Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 1 was the first installment of the Plants vs. Zombies shooter series. And in this video, we're going to talk about why it was such an amazing game in my opinion. Before I start talking about why I love the game, I just want to say that this will definitely be slightly biased because the game has a lot of nostalgia to me and I've played the game since the first grade. So the first reason I believe the game is so great is because the idea of a PvZ shooter is so innovative and different in that it makes the game very special and unique. It's just that I think the idea of a family-friendly, silly, cartoonish Call of Duty type game is an amazing idea, and it makes the game fun for all ages. The second reason I find the game great is because of all the characters to choose from, each with their own unique ability set, giving the game a twist, and it makes the game different to play each match, helping it never really get old or boring. I think that being able to choose your character makes Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare stand out from other shooter games. Now, as of right now, you're probably thinking, what does this have to do with Garden Warfare 1 when all the reasons you just said are also implemented in Garden Warfare 2? Well, here's why. This is going to be very controversial, so obviously feel free to have your own opinion on this one, but I like the maps in Garden Warfare 1 more than the maps in Garden Warfare 2. Obviously, feel free to have your own opinion, but I don't know why. It may just be nostalgia, but I like the Garden Warfare maps more. I really like the bright and colorful maps on Garden Warfare 1 more than the kind of like more of a dark and gloomy theme on Garden Warfare 2. I don't know why, I liked it more colorful, and rather than, like Zomburbia and Zombopolis, kind of dark and gloomy like Zombie Town. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Feel free to have your own opinions, and I totally understand if you liked Garden Warfare 2 maps better. Another thing I wish they could have done is I wish they could have brought back more of the Garden Warfare maps into Garden Warfare 2. They only brought back Walnut Hills. I wish they could have brought back maybe Main Street and maybe Driftwood Shores. I think that would have been nice, but nothing we can do about it. I just like the Garden Warfare maps a lot. Another thing I loved about Garden Warfare 1 were all the DLC characters. I absolutely love the Garden Warfare X Cheeto collab, and I thought all the Cheeto DLCs were hilarious. I enjoyed playing with I forgot what he's called. The Cheeto scientist, I don't know his name, and also Chester Chomper. I think those two characters were pretty funny, and I thought they were fun to play with. There was also the Chester heal station, the Chester sticky explodey ball, and stuff like that. And then there was also like the cheesy goop, the Chester spike. I'm probably butchering all their names, but I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm talking about. All the Cheeto DLCs, I thought they were great. I thought they were funny, and I love them. I also love the berry shooter and the citrus cactus. The citrus cactus, excuse me, and thought they were really fun to play. And I also just thought it would have been epic if they could have brought them to Garden Warfare 2, but sadly, they didn't. So in Garden Warfare 2, you cannot play as berry shooter and citrus cactus, and you cannot play as any of the Cheeto characters in Garden Warfare 2. Sadly, it would have been fun, but they just decided not to bring them back. I have no idea why. It would have been awesome, but they didn't. So now, I don't know why this isn't really a valid reason, but I enjoyed playing Garden Ops more in Garden Warfare 1 than I did in Garden Warfare 2. I don't know if it was just me or some of you people can relate, but be sure to leave a comment saying whether you liked Garden Ops more in Garden Warfare 1 or Garden Warfare 2. Now, the biggest reason I loved Garden Warfare so much is because how different it was from other shooters and how it never got boring after playing it for a while. It was just so unique with the character classes, like I said earlier. It just gave the game a nice, unique aspect to it. So that about concludes the video. If you enjoyed the video in any way, it would be greatly appreciated if you could leave a like. And if you enjoy this type of content, please subscribe. While you're at it, go check out my Instagram at finalrolling_YT. I'll be sure to leave a link to it in the description if I can. And that's all. Peace.